Hello and welcome back for our final match of the day here at MLE Esports, presented by APM Music. Once again, I am Delta, once again joined by Spuddy720 for this Master League matchup between the Knights and the Wolves.
Yeah, I'm excited for what this series is going to have, as the Knights and Wolves are very close for this season so far going into Week 4. The Knights are actually 12th, and the Wolves are right there with them. So, I mean, it's 14-6 for the Knights and 12-8 for the Wolves. So this can go either way, and I'm excited to see what Master League has to show and what these players have to show, as I have seen a lot of these names come up, and I'm excited for what their capabilities are.
Yeah, and both these teams with a decent amount to play for, as currently the Knights sitting just needing 2 game wins to take first place in their divisions, and 3 pushing up first place in the conference. If they can take 4 of these games, they will move to first place in the entirety of the Master League. Though the Wolves, I mean, they are still also in it. 4 games wins will give them first place in their division. If they can take all 5, that will move them into that first place spot in the conference.
Yeah, and I mean, that obviously would be fantastic to have it on top of the conference, but we also know when it comes down to playing 2s and playing any match here in MLE, playing 5 games in a row, it's hard to keep that consistency across the board, as there aren't many sweeps that come out. And I mean, I'm excited. A lot of opportunity to be had. As I'm seeing with the Wolves, I see Spooks on there. I've played a lot with him, and I know that he goes for a lot of demo plays. So I'm expecting to see that a lot in his 2s play, and see if Turkey can end up getting the accuracy on it. And with the Knights having Kyle Spanks and it's Alizai. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure I'm saying it the same way. So I think it's Alizai for the Knights with Kyle Spanks. So this is going to be a great series, and I'm excited to see what these teams have and what they might bring to the table, because this is 2 leagues up from what we just saw in Academy League.
Yeah, 2 leagues up, as we are still waiting for the players to join. They were given the signal, took them a bit to join in, but they are here and they are ready for game number 1 of this series.
This is going to be exciting to be able to see the opportunity that these teams both have, especially starting off fresh. Looks like they're excited, and once again, starting off with a lot of bumps already from the beginning, and I feel like that's going to carry through all the games.
Yeah. Alizai pushing this to the corner. Kyle Spanks just going to send this one off the backboard. A rebound chance. Alizai keeping with it well. Runs out of boost, but has an open net and will find it.
That's the opportunities that the Knights need to make sure they capitalize on, as a beautiful play off the backboard that I don't think the Wolves even saw him coming out of nowhere. Just plays it nice and slow, easy tuck in, less than 30 seconds into game 1, and trying to take that quick lead and hopefully bring this momentum forward.
We'll try. Alizai up. Turkey should have a touch and will find it, but right back to Alizai taking the shot on. Spooks able to handle it. Alizai, flick up, not on target. Kyle Spanks having a turnover and will find it. Trying to get over Spooks, will be able to off the crossbar, but Turkey now catching. Looking to find something the other way. 1 to beat, goes for the bump, doesn't find it, and Alizai will get that save.
That's the kind of plays that I was expecting from the Wolves, is try to get that, and I feel like if Turkey's coming out just as aggressive, it's going to be a heavy demo series, because if Turkey's going for the bumps right now, I know Spooks, and if he starts to get a little tilted, he's going for the demo already and causing a little bit of anxiety on the side of the Knights, even though they scored first.
Yes, Alizai just going to get a long clear out. Miss from Turkey could lead to a follow-up chance, but Alizai not able to push that on target. Kyle Spanks turning. Spooks getting past him. Turkey instead will be Alizai. And Alizai up with this to the back wall. Dropping down, Kyle Spanks for the shot and the goal.
I mean, that's just car control right there that we love to see, especially at this rank. He saw the guy on the backboard. Kyle Spanks ends up tucking it away off a beautiful pass that came around Turkey on the wall and gives him the 2-goal lead.
Kickoff will go in favor of the Knights, or actually in favor of the Wolves. The Knights quickly back on it. Spooks now. Off the back wall. Looking for the shot, instead that will go wide. Made sure by Alizai. Turkey having to back up. Getting past one just as Kyle Spanks to beat. The flick is on, but it is off target. But wide open follow-up net for Spooks.
I mean, that's exactly what the Wolves needed, was something to be able to come back fast. And you can't ever rule a team out like that, or can't give that opportunity, a 2v1 opportunity. And that's the kind of pass plays that we need to see. As we saw, every goal has been coming from just about some sort of pass, except for the first one that was a hard dunk. But I mean, these plays that we're seeing so far are exactly what I'm thinking as a hard 50, and that's the control that I'm looking to see too.
Definitely great control. Spooks keeping control here. Cannot find that 50 win. Turkey to the back wall, looking for a double touch. Does have it, looking for a triple, but not able to get that. Alizai dropping it in off the crossbar, staying on the line, cleared out by Turkey. Alizai, he's gonna fight this to the wall and drop back. Spooks the other way. Kyle Spanks out with a great interception. Alizai watches Turkey playing it out towards midfield. Kyle Spanks should be the first one there and has goal number 3 for the Knights.
I mean, unfortunate touch coming out from Turkey, going up and hitting the ceiling. And if it didn't hit the ceiling, Kyle Spanks wouldn't have gotten that read. But it did, because he tried to get it around the other offender of the Knights and ends up giving them a 2-goal lead yet again with 2:04 left.
And Alizai looking to make it a 3-goal lead. But Turkey, just one to beat. Kyle Spanks does well. This one's still in a dangerous spot. Spooks, first one there, just high and just wide, and Kyle Spanks will get a clear and starting heading things the other way. It's a shot from Alizai, finds the back of the net. That will be goal number 4 for the Knights.
Once again, the mechanics coming out to be a crucial part of this game, and Kyle Spanks is showing off every bit of them, as that was a beautiful flip reset pass off the backboard to get it over to Alizai to tuck it in. And this is 9 shots for the Knights against the Wolves 4, and it's definitely showing at the scoreboard.
Yeah, definitely showing. Alizai is trying to control, trying to burn away his clocks. We are into the final 90 seconds, but great challenge from Spooks. Looking to get back to this one, taken away. Alizai has it. Going for the shot off of this, instead leaving it for Kyle Spanks. Plastered onto the back wall by Turkey, and Spooks will bring it out, but not able to really keep control.
This is where the control aspect, I feel like, is crucial, as a beautiful control comes out from Kyle Spanks, tossing it to himself at a perfect redirect, coming off of the corner, and tucks it in to get a 4-goal lead, really trying to put the extra nails in the coffin that really don't seem necessary with less than a minute left in this game.
Yeah, I mean, but every little bit of security helps, especially in a game that can change as fast as twos. But Kyle Spanks trying to keep control, bumped off of it. Turkey controlling down the sidewall, needs to find something quick. 4 goals in 40 seconds, not impossible, but they need to come fast, they need to come often, and they will not come theirs. Kyle Spanks with the save, and Alizai just going to bury this one deep and trying to just bury the dagger on this game.
I mean, now is the time, as we've seen before, that the team that's down needs to try to score a last-second goal, because it carries the momentum going forward. As a hard, commit comes out from the Wolves, as we're seeing it in a demo, this is where the aggression's coming too little too late, and Turkey just trying to do something with it to once again get that momentum going that we're not seeing on the Wolves' part just yet.
Now, they will not be able to find that momentum-shifting goal, as the Knights comfortably taking Game 1, 5-1.
I mean, great game so far for the Knights. 10 total shots on goal, and 2 of those goals were assisted. And that's exactly the kind of game you need to see for the Knights, But when it comes down to the gameplay of the Wolves, I feel like they're just not playing as aggressive as I have known both players to play. So now I'm really expecting them to dig deep into their arsenal to start getting those demo and bump plays out fast, because that has helped them out a lot. And it definitely, when I've played against Spooks personally, it really tries to play more of that mental game, and that really helps out a lot, especially in a twos match.
Yeah. And really, they need to change something. I mean, it really was offense struggle. They got outshot 10-5. That doubling advantage really, the Wolves, they couldn't get it, and they need to do something to make Knights uncomfortable, and they need something to try to get the advantage. Physical plays, those demos, those bumps are often one of the best ways to do so. As you keep talking about, Spooks is a player who is very familiar and very much skilled at doing that.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen many of the demos come out at all. Turkey seemed like he was more aggressive than Spooks, but maybe because I've seen him play a lot more in the threes and the twos, and I mean, it still really wouldn't change much, because as long as it's within rotation, you're not going outside of rotation, that's all that matters. And the Knights have been positioned perfectly for themselves, getting those pass plays, getting those opportunities in the ball control all the way across the board. And the Wolves just need to try to see some of their own ball control to try to give themselves a chance to win at least a few games of the series.
Yeah, Alzai had a chance, was not able to find that last win you need, still keeping it close. Turkey playing it to the side, looking to get past Kyle Spanks and Will, back to it, has Spooks. Spooks looking for the shot, just gonna roll it wide. And Alzai quickly back the other way, this one on target but handled by Turkey.
He tried the breezy. He almost nailed it too, but he could not get the full mechanic done. He tried to pull off a little bit of a flare to mess up the defense, and didn't work out in his favor that time, as their Knights are just trying to fire back in any way, shape, or form and catch them off guard.
Yeah, still trying to find an opening goal, but miss from Alzai will give some room to Spooks. Kyle Spanks, nice catch, carrying this one to the side, but not able to keep control of the ball. Turkey shooting past Alzai, and the opening goal this time going to the Wolves.
That was great patience coming out from Turkey, just waiting for that little bit of a overcommit from that first ball, couldn't get the read from the Knights, and just tucks it over the last defender and just gives them that 1-goal lead that the Wolves have needed, and hopefully will let them be able to stack up some more, as long as they don't overcommit a little too much like they've done in the past.
Definitely Alzai keeping control. As Kyle Spanks, who will wisely back off, as you're saying, avoiding those overcommitments, which can be just so devastating. Turkey going for the flip.
Ooh.
Reset, has it, but does not have the shot on target. A great block by Alzai. This one heading down deep. Alzai passing across for Kyle Spanks. The shot is on, but way too soft. Easily handled by Spooks.
There's the demo that I was talking about before, and now Kyle Spanks gets Spooks back as an instant karma, and even more instant karma goes to the benefit of the Knights on Kyle Spanks' demo, and just dunks Turkey just right, and actually turned into an unfortunate own goal as it flies in and ties up at 3:03 left.
Yeah, not really much they could do on that one. We are tied, 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Alzai. Turkey out towards midfield. Kyle Spanks. Nice clear out. Spooks should get there first and will. Trying to keep control, trying to push this one on target lightly. Alzai getting credit for what it was a pretty easy save, as we see the physical plays trying to be made by Kyle Spanks. Can't find it, but will find that shot and will find the 2-1 lead.
As you're talking about the physical play that's coming out, Kyle Spanks really hasn't needed much of the physical play, because he is definitely more of a mechanical player, and he's showing off all of his angles and car control like crazy, as a beautiful shot comes out from a pass of his teammate and gives them the lead yet again. The Wolves had the lead earlier, but they're not holding on to it for too long, as the Knights are just trying to storm the castle.
A shot on, handled by Alzai, follow-up from Turkey. Light touch for Kyle, quickly open. Spooks just has to tap it in, but what a save from Alizai!
Coming out of nowhere to be able to get that is fantastic play. I mean, Alizai just out of nowhere comes in, and Spooks didn't even expect it and just barely got enough of it, as there's some sort of car control coming out or trying to come out, and the Wolves are not able to get much at the midfield line as they've been suffering so far with.
Alizai just gonna push that one aside. Spooks center, but played out. Kyle Spanks has Alizai. Look for the angle, won't find it. Kyle Spanks looking, but that one well wide as well. Turkey can't keep with it, but Spooks is gonna push it to the back wall, giving a chance, but no, Turkey, the shot, the angle, but does not have the right side of the crossbar.
These are the pressure that we need to see, as the Wolves are getting it off the post and backward. Have 7 shots on goal. They're creating the pressure that they need, but I feel like it's not accurate enough, as a shot sent wide from Alizai. I feel like he did that on purpose, try to get a pass to his teammate, and now the Wolves hopefully can get something on their offensive push, but it gets denied instantly.
Still a minute left. Time for the Wolves to strike back, but Alizai all alone finds the angle and makes that comeback just that little bit harder.
That's not really a play I'd see, or you see too much at this level, with it having the bounce off the wall. He tried to play it a little too early. Turkey could not get there and get the touch, and it gets sent in just easy enough for Alizai to be able to tuck it away, get the 2-goal lead for the Knights.
Turkey off the back wall for Spooks. Turkey, I thought he actually was able to get that goal steal, not able to, doesn't matter. 1-goal game once again.
This is the type of pass plays I personally am very adamant about, and I love to get, because it sets up your teammate for an open net, and a little bit of a awkward commit coming from the Knights, not knowing where the offender is, and beautiful play for the Wolves to be able to give him a 1-goal deficit to have to fight back from now.
They look to find Turkey, looking for Spooks, not able to connect. Turkey just gonna pop this one up, Alizai. Up Turkey with a backflip. Alizai just gonna let this fly, cannot get a bump onto Spooks. Final 15 and Alizai still having the pressure. Turkey out. Kyle Spanks. Off the backboard, Spooks. Counted from behind, taken away, will get taken out, and that likely will take us to another Knights victory.
Yeah, that ball hitting the ground definitely shows that the Knights are coming out much more aggressive than what we've seen the Wolves. Even though the Knights came out scoring second, the Wolves, it didn't matter for them, because the Wolves just didn't perform as well as what I expected, having 5 total saves and only 1 assist on it. And the Knights only had 1 assist, but the Knights capitalized on every opportunity that the Wolves had shown their hand on. And that's exactly what you need, especially in a twos match.
Yeah, and with that win, that does give the Knights enough to move into that first place in their division, as they have taken 2. Obviously, they want more. They want to try to extend towards that top of the conference, maybe even top of the Master League. On the Wolves side, yes, well, they maybe aren't going to be able to get to the top of the division, top of the conference. There's still plenty to fight for, too, as they are right now sitting just outside of that playoff picture. And if they can take just 2 of these last 3, they will guarantee themselves at least to be, for the end of this week, into that playoff picture, into that top 7, moving into week number 5. So, still, yes, you're down 0-2, but there's plenty more. You have time. We play all 5 matches here. I mean, all 5 games.
That we definitely do. And I mean, the accuracy that has come out so far for Kyle Spanks, he had 2 goals on 3 shots on goal. And that's the kind of accuracy you'd hope for when Alizai had 1 goal on 5 shots. And it was this little sneak at the backboard. And it was a beautiful play that came out. Nothing against him at all. But that's the accuracy that comes out that Kyle Spanks is showing, and the aggression that's coming out as well, as the assists are hopefully going to start pouring out with any sort of aggressive play that the Wolves are going to get.
Spooks Pushing that one into the corner, Alizai. This one popping up. Spanks. Better receive a potential pass to Alizai. Just gonna keep control, keep trying to find some sort of opening that isn't going to come. Now Kyle Spanks controlling this one out. Cross midfield, taken away by Turkey. But a great job to fight it away, but no, Turkey gets it back, and Alizai gets it back once again, but almost drops that one into his own net or into the waiting hands of an opponent.
I mean, this is the aggression that we need for the Wolves to show that they've already had the opportunities but couldn't capitalize on the small mistake that was happening. And once again, Kyle Spanks just coming out of nowhere to capitalize on his opportunity, tosses it up to himself off the double touch, throwing off a little bit his spooks, and gives the Knights the first goal once again in Game 3.
Striking first, once again, getting out to that lead, and Alizai, great kickoff win. Has a bit in the tank, but does not keep control of the ball, Kyle Spanks. This one rolling off the back wall. His teammate, though, backing up Turkey. Nice flick over. Kyle Spanks bumped off of it. What a play there!
I mean, fantastic play right there. Turkey getting a super flick, lobster up into the corner. Beautiful bump comes out right underneath, sends him to the backboard, which he has no opportunity to get to that ball. And the Wolves tie it back up, 3:35 left. That's what the Wolves needed.
But can the Knights find the answer back? Alizai has them beat, and Alizai makes sure that tie is short-lived.
This is the 50 game that turns into a beautiful possession, brings it around the last defender. That was beautiful play by Alizai, especially having enough boost and making sure he held it all the way throughout. Gave him the lead right back simultaneously after that goal scored, less than 10 seconds. And this is the Knights game yet again, who have been outshining the Wolves very far through the series.
Turkey, just as Alizai the beat goes up with this one, goes for the bump, doesn't get it, doesn't matter, we're tied once again.
As you said, going for that bump again. Turkey is just showing off his car control. I think he rolled down his windows and was like, hey, I hear you. You hear car control and capability. I'll show you my car control. And he's getting all these types of plays that he's getting this flicks and control. And that's what you hope to see if you're having some sort of offensive struggle. Let the person that is feeling comfortable with the ball play the ball. And that's what's working out so well.
Yeah, Turkey definitely feeling comfortable right now. Kyle Spanks finding Alizai. Turkey having to make a save and will. Kyle Spanks keeping control here. Spooks takes it away. A bit of collision at midfield with the others allowing Spooks keep this one, taking it to the net. This one floating in. Kyle Spanks pushing it off the post. But Turkey back up, bumped off, and Alizai will take control. Kyle Spanks watches his Turkey. Sends this out like this is going to control, get boost, keep up, has Spooks to beat, and cannot get the 50 in, but open net for Kyle Spanks.
That's just an unfortunate 50 that was very well planned, I think, by Alizai, making sure it goes right at the post and tries to go in. It didn't go in, but Kyle Spanks was there with more than enough boost to tuck it away to take the lead yet again. This lead to tie changes have been happening constantly this game, and that just shows that it's going to be a nice close game, and hopefully it carries through the rest of the series too.
Yeah, you always say in those, even if it wasn't, you say that was intentional, that was calculated. Kyle Spanks looking to try to extend the lead. They haven't been able to get it past ones. The Wolves have been able to answer back every single time so far in this game number 3. Turkey has Spooks, will find him. The shot will just find the back wall. High bounce out. Kyle Spanks first there. Shot on Turkey, easily handles it.
Ooh. Crazy play coming out from the Wolves. Turkey just trying to play it slow enough, gets it past Alizai, gets a pass off the backboard. Very beneficial bounce. That is not something I would have been able to read personally, because I would have thought that would have gone straight up, but it comes right out for Spooks to tuck it in, to tie it back up yet again for the third time this game.
Kyle Spanks looking to answer quickly back. Taking off his hood, Alizai. He's going to push us to the back wall. Now a chance for Turkey, but what a saving play by Kyle Spanks. This one fought into the corner. Kyle Spanks up. Taken away, Alizai. Soft touch. Handled by Spooks. Alizai looking to get back to it. Instead, Spooks is going to push it into the corner. Final minute. Turkey on the side wall. Doesn't have anything in the tank, but does a great job getting this one through. Spooks now controlling. And Alizai taking it back.
As you saw from that play, Turkey tried to get some sort of aggression on the goalie to force him out of position, but it didn't cause the Knights to be frantic in any way, shape, or form, and they kept their composure to make sure they were able to send that wide. And now we're going to see them actually try to come back and get something more, as Alizai should bang this all the way up and get it for his teammate. It gets denied by Turkey. And now the Wolves getting a crazy shot. What an angle for Turkey. Just tucks it off the sidewall. The read just coming off just right. Tuck it in upper 90 off the crossbar to give them the lead back. And 20 seconds left. That is a bit of luck and skill mixed together, and the Wolves definitely will take those.
They definitely will take it, but now they need to hold on to make sure they can take this game outside. Has Kyle Spanks to tie it right back up.
Seemed like a little bit of a slow play that went a little too slow in the benefit of the Wolves, or actually in the benefit of the Knights, I'm sorry. And Kyle Spanks just comes in once again out of nowhere, tucks it in. We know that being any amount of time left on the clock doesn't mean anything in Rocket League if you're only down one, because anything could happen. That said, there's only 5 seconds left, and it looks like the ball's about to send it into overtime, but it's sent over the middle, deflected high, and the Knights are just going to try to let this die to go into overtime.
Yeah, fighting to try to get back to it, but just didn't have enough in the tank, didn't have enough speed. As kickoff, Spook sends it right into Alizai, keeping control under Turkey. One to beat, won't beat him, pops out. Kyle Spanks, shot on, Turkey has it. Turkey. It's Kyle Spanks fighting him off. A bit of team collision on the Knights side, but no harm done. This one popping out. Alizai. Kyle Spanks looking secure, but I don't think Alizai realized that is going for a pass to no one in particular.
Yeah, I mean, that play right there was actually, it seemed like Alizai was just low on boost and tried to get the shot, but he ran low on boost all the way through the shot, so he didn't have enough momentum to carry him through the ball and the shot that he wanted from that angle to get enough power. It would have thrown off the defense, as another shot set up by the Knights, but played very well by the Wolves. And now we're seeing the Wolves defense definitely shine a lot better than it has before, with 6 saves so far this game.
6 saves, but saves can only keep you in games. They cannot win them. You need to find that goal number 5 here. Alizai looking to find it, sends this up high. Kyle Spanks just keeping it high, trying to wait for Alizai to get back, but runs out of time. Turkey up with this. Alizai, but what a dunk and what a finish for Turkey, taking this game.
We talked about Kyle Spanks' mechanics, but Turkey has been fantastic when it comes to his air dribbles and dunks and reads on those plays of him lifting the ball for himself. That was an absolutely amazing play for Turkey to play. He was running low on boost at the tail end, but he knew if he got up high enough, he was going to tuck it away. And he ends up getting the MVP with over 1,000 points that game, 4 goals on 6 shots, and his own savior medal as well. I mean, that's exactly what the Wolves needed to be able to try to have a chance to take the series back with a reverse sweep.
Yeah, and I mean, they were outshot 9-12, but it didn't matter because when they needed it, they were able to find those goals, and Turkey really being the one, 100% goal participation as well here. getting 4 of the 5 goals and getting the assist on the lone goal by Spooks. Really just taking over this game.
It really was unfortunate that it went that way, but the Wolves ended up just pulling out on top on this game. And I mean, that was fantastic play overall. Like you said, there was 12 shots from the Knights, 9 shots from the Wolves, but it didn't matter much because we saw a lot more control and gameplay control from the Wolves. And the way I always say it is, you got to play your game, not the other team's game. And the first 2 games definitely we were playing the Knights game and we were watching the Knights game. But that game, we saw much more of the Wolves game.
For sure, it's always great to force your opponent to play your game. That is how you win more often than not, as right now, game taking its sweet time to bring us the opening kickoff, bring that countdown, but here we go with game number 4. Alzai popping it up, long clear out, Turkey not going to find this one. Follow-up touch finds the back of the net, courtesy of Kyle Spanks.
That's the accuracy and the reads that I was talking about with Kyle Spanks. Gets the double jump tuck, upper 90 bar down. That is hard, even if you're in goal to try to defend. And beautiful placement right there. Quick response to that overtime goal coming from the Wolves. And 11 seconds in, it's definitely showing that the Knights don't want to go down without a big fight because they're up 2-1 in the series. They need one more to claim the series right now.
Kyle Spanks with a great dunk, but that one not on target. Turning, controlling, trying to buy time. Alzai met by Turkey. This one bouncing across, and Kyle Spanks just going to try to clear it out. Spooks setting this one in. Kyle Spanks. This one forced across Alzai, having to turn back for it, and things definitely feeling a bit slower in this game than in previous ones.
It definitely is, and we're seeing a little bit less control and boomers coming out because the control is more slow plays and they're waiting for opportunities to be presented as a shot comes across and deflected wide just enough by Kyle Spanks. And now we're starting to see that streak come behind the ball, as we know that means that power hits are coming out, which we haven't seen so far this game. Because as you said, it definitely seems like a lot slower play and a hard pinch coming out in the Wolves' benefit. And we need to see some of those balls that are getting pummeled across the field with a little bit more accuracy instead of just for no reason.
Yeah, you need to make sure every touch is deliberate, as that one is, but it is just high from Aluzai. Turkey sending it the other way. Gets the demo, but Aluzai winds up coming away with the ball. Spooks taking it off his hook. Back towards the net, this one floating up. Turkey there first. Gets the second touch, sending it to the front, but Aluzai will just send this one long. Getting another touch off the backboard. Follow up, who's there first? It will be Turkey, but Aluzai, another chance, that one wide.
Yeah, that was a good deflection coming wide that went in the Wolves' benefit, because that was a little bit of a hard defensive stand that they had to deal with the Knights on their end. Didn't even come away with the technical save, but there was a couple clears that came out, as now Aluzai is trying to play with no boost, and now I think we're going to see some of that aggressive play, as boost starvation is a big strategy that comes out, especially at this rank as well.
Controlling the boost can mean controlling the game usually. As Turkey up over one, has one more to beat, gets past Alzai, rushing back, able to win that one. Trying to transition things the other way. Spooks taken away slightly, but Kyle Spanks working on Turkey, has it to the front of the net. Alzai though wisely turning back onto defense, letting it across. Bit of miscommunication to clear out right into Turkey at midfield. Alzai off the side wall. Turkey should be there first and well into the corner.
We need to see some of that offensive pressure and some of that, those passes off the backboards, or set something up across the middle, because these solo plays aren't working out this game too much, as we're seeing a lot of physical play capitalized on by Turkey. as I talked about before, Spooks loving his demos and gets a double demo on the Knights defense and gives an open space for Turkey to capitalize. And he definitely does. Sends it fast enough before Kyle Spanks could get back. Gives them the tie at 1-1 with 1:22 left.
Yeah, but definitely we're talking about Spooks loving those demos. Finally able to put on a show with those and using it to his advantage. Setting his teammate perfectly. The answer trying to be found. Alizai just stealing that one away and putting it in.
That's the pressure that I've been talking about. Alizai trying to get it right on goal. Turkey just could not get the right control. Alizai just gumming off the back wall, had more than enough boost to get back to the ball, tuck it top shelf, give him the lead back very shortly after that goal that went in the benefit of Wolves.
Alizai watches as Turkey will win this. Kyle Spanks is back and will get enough of it to force it away from the attack of the Wolves and sends it in and sends it on and sends it to the back of the net.
Kyle Spanks is just shining so much. A wave dash, little power hit coming out. I have a feeling that Spooks kind of thought that was going to be over and then figured out, oh wait, that's in. I got to get up as fast as possible, but it was way too fast and a second too late. And now the Knights have a 2-goal lead yet again over the Wolves.
And 50 seconds left to hold on to it, Alizai. Front of the net handled by Turkey. Kyle Spanks having control, just has one to beat and cleanly will beat him.
No boost and a dream for Kyle Spanks as he comes around. Literally used every penny right there. And he didn't even need any more boost because he already had that place bottom left, and Spooks just wasn't back fast enough to be able to get that play, and gives them an extra cushion goal with 41 seconds left. That we all know a cushion goal you can never go wrong with at this rank, and this hopefully will seal the series for the Knights.
At this one, at any rank really, that cushion goal, that insurance goal, always a welcome thing. As Spooks trying to find something either to get this close or maybe a chance at a beam. Fighting it through Turkey though with a fortunate rebound, and that will bring it to within 2.
Once again, a no boost play. Spooks just tried to get it right behind the defender. Got it behind him enough, got a beneficial bounce off the post, went right dead center, and Turkey was able to be in position fast enough to cut the lead to 2. And 16 seconds left. This game is not over just yet. There's a lot of pressures about to come out and a lot of demos on the Wolves side to try to help out their offensive pressure, but it's not going to help them out too much in this game, as the Knights are going to take game 4 and end up officially winning the series, but we still have game 5 to play.
We still have game number 5, and an important game for both teams, as I have mentioned before. With a win in this game number 5, the Knights will move to that top spot in the entirety of Master League. But for the Wolves, a win here pushes them into that top 7, into that playoff picture. I know it's early, but obviously you always want to be, in that playoff position.
Definitely, and I mean, this is very early in the season, but honestly, you can never go wrong with being up there very early in the season, just in case if anything else happens later on down the road. But at the same time, this just seems like the Knights are firing on all cylinders, working well together, and Kyle Spanks is showing off every bit of his capabilities, shooting 100% that time, having a hat trick, and having a savior medal right there. 785 points. That just shows how much he's shining right now. And let's see if he could carry it over to game 5, even though he's been so consistent so far. I just want to see if he's able to keep doing that, or if we're going to see that super aggressive Wolves team that we saw in game 3.
We'll see, as this will be the final game of this series, the final game of this stream tonight, as hopefully we will have a great one here to end things off. The players are ready. The game taking its time per usual, but we are here for game number 5. As finally the countdown comes in.
Yeah, this is going to be a great game because, once again, the Wolves have won 1 game so far, but the good thing is, as long as they gain 1 game, that's always a good thing to walk away from. but you always want to try to get that 3-2 or 2-3 series and the benefit of that loss, because even though it's a series loss, the record ends up being crucial in the near future, especially this being a 2s and 3s league, and Spooks is just going to tuck it in right behind the defender of the Knights and just take that lead to hopefully give them some sort of oomph in Game 5 that they haven't had in a couple games.
Yeah, perfect shot, a quick start, just 24 seconds in, putting them in good position, but plenty of time on the clock for things to change as Kyle Spanks following this one through. The defense will get there first, but a nice read from Alizai. Kyle Spanks controlling, trying to beat the defense, will be able to. Alizai up over, a bit of a double commit, but Alizai has the angle found.
As you said, a double commit, but that didn't matter because Kyle Spanks, I think, wanted to try to possibly get it down to his teammate, but little did he know Alizai actually was reading it the whole way through. It's tied 1-1 with 4:20 left in Game 5, and that's exactly the kind of pressure that we've seen from the Knights so far that has paid off very well for them, and they need to keep that going.
Looking to do so here, but this one headed the wrong way. Turkey controlling it along to the backboard. Kyle Spanks will place one out. Another double commit. But it seems like they're recovering really well from these, getting right into position. You see the goal of the first one there, quick getting back into position as this one sent back into their end.
They definitely are getting caught off position, but the Wolves have definitely not been able to get, like you said, the capitalization of those shots. But now he can, as Turkey gets the shot off the side wall, catches up to it to get a tiny extra touch with a crazy little angle on his car, tucks it down at the bottom corner, and gives the Wolves a lead back.
Yeah, I think Spooks might have gotten a bump there onto Alizai as well to help secure it. As you mentioned, bro, Spooks loving those physical plays. But Kyle Spanks loving this shot and loving that goal that ties it right back up.
You know, talk about those physical plays. We could talk about them all day from the Wolves, but we're also talking about how accurate Kyle Spanks is. Just being able to put that on goal with just enough oomph to get it behind the Wolves defense is amazing from the midfield line, and ties it back up instantly after, which the Knights have done so well through this series that they have not allowed too big of a lead to come out from the Wolves.
Alizai trying to control this himself, as Turkey to beat will not be able to be in that 50, being forced into the corner. Spooks pushing towards the front of the net, a nice clear coming out the other way. Alizai trying to chase it down, but Turkey sending it quickly back. Shot on towards the back wall. Kyle Spanks brushing it aside. Alizai not able to stick with this, trying to fight back to it, does get it, but Spooks quickly back. Spooks flicking it on, handled by Kyle Spanks.
That was a beautiful shot by Spooks, but now a lot of pressure coming out from the Wolves as Turkey ends up tucking it into the bottom right corner. Beautiful play coming out. As funny as it is, I was going to comment on the fact that Spooks got that boost stolen, but I think the defender of Alizai went all the way across to try to take the other corner boost and didn't realize that Turkey was right there, and Turkey was able to tuck it in behind Kyle Spanks and ends up taking the lead yet again. But as we know, it doesn't stay for long as the Knights respond immediately off the kickoff, as they have done so well throughout the whole series, and Kyle Spanks is just dead on accurate.
Yeah, just that deadly accuracy has been his calling card throughout this series, as it is enough to tie it up plenty of times. We're approaching the halfway mark of this fifth and final game. Turkey turning back as Spooks plays it across midfield, does pick up the demo, but Kyle Spanks will pick up the ball. Turkey, touch off the backboard. Spooks brushing it to the side wall for Turkey. Dropping down, Turkey looking for another touch, won't find it, but Alizai can't find a touch. Kyle Spanks booming it down. Alizai looking for the angle, instead finds a fortunate bounce off an opponent.
That's just great awareness from Alizai to be able to go off the backboard and get that angle to be able to snipe it down into the goal. That's not very often do you ever see those angles get hit, but that was great awareness. and teamwork to come out from the Knights to take the lead yet again on a crazy play, as now the Wolves need to answer back, and they do, because Turkey in the air is a force to be reckoned with non-stop. And that was a beautiful drag all the way across the crossbar down in.
Yeah, I didn't think turkeys were really known for, flying much, but this one definitely is. I guess kind of not living up to his name on that part. It's Spooks leaving it for Turkey, trying to get goal 5, but Alizai shuts that play down, and Kyle Spanks has Alizai, but not able to connect, is on low boost, just gonna flick this one into the corner. Alizai bearing down, playing it towards the net, and Spooks just gonna get a long clear out, and potentially onto the net, forced away by Kyle Spanks.
This is the pressure that has just been going back and forth, as 7 shots on goal for the Knights, 5, now 6 for the Wolves. And, I mean, the accuracy that's come out from both teams is fantastic, but we need to see some of those pass plays coming out, as even though we know the ones plays can play out, and a ones play coming out right now, but Kyle Spanks couldn't tuck it in, as Turkey was right on him the whole time. And amazing play. Alizai almost tucked it in, and the Wolves get away with yet another one with 50 seconds left.
But can they now use that portion for a goal? That pass not able to connect. Kyle Spanks forced out. Alizai up towards the net. Spooks, this one going to get pushed off the backboard. Turkey trying to clear this one out, instead caught by Kyle Spanks. Using the wall in the final 30 seconds. This one forced almost into the net, instead does stay wide, and Spooks breathes a sigh of relief. It's now Turkey has one to beat and will beat him.
That was a great play coming out from Turkey. Playing it around both defenders, gets the wave dash around the ball, and I think he faked out the last defender, Kyle Spanks, thinking that the ball was going to go right at him, but actually played it right behind him. And beautiful play for the Wolves with 18 seconds left, but we know that that lead doesn't stay, as the Knights have been very notorious for answering back fast with less than 10 seconds left. They need something now to try to take a 4-1 series.
Definitely need something here. Alizai taken away by Spooks, and Spooks rolling across but not able to get it down to the ground. Turkey will try. Kyle Spanks, but collision with Alizai as they fight to keep it up, won't be able to. Wolves take game 5.
That was a fantastic game by the Wolves. A very back and forth game as well. I mean, the Knights didn't hold, like, the lead I don't think went towards the Wolves any longer than 25 seconds. So that's great for the Wolves that they were able to fight through and actually claim game 5 to get a 2-3 series loss instead of a 1-4. But the Knights definitely put up a fight till the very end, and taking the series win is always great. And like you said, that's going to help them out a lot in their standings, being able to get those couple games in their benefit. But both teams definitely look fantastic going in so far, and this is going to be exciting to see what the future holds for them, as this is still very early in this season 12.
Yeah, very early in, but it is late and in the night, and it is the end of this stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. For everyone here at MLE, it's been a pleasure. Make sure to stay tuned, as we will raid one of our great community members, so stay around for that. But for myself, for Spidey, for all of us here at MLE, thank you so much for tuning in.